I am having to be careful for reasons that I hope are obvious to most people. So that's why when I'm live, it's more like the down moments. Things like that. And actually, I don't know when I'll be live again. I think the next one will probably be members only. Like, there's a very high chance of that, actually. Okay, I'm sorry, Crab Life. I can't control the people who are stalking me. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't know what else to say. You can't pause memberships. You can only like terminate them. And that would affect everyone, including people that didn't want their membership terminated. So I did what I could. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for being here. So if you are really upset about that, I'm not going to how do I want to word this? I'm not going to apologize and take ownership that other people's cruelty impacted my life so severely. Like I said, guys, like, I don't know when it's happening, but there will be members only lives. I said this prior, and I'll say it again. I'm not going to apologize for protecting myself with the information I was given in real time, and I handled it the best that I could. So members, I am committing myself to doing Friday 6 p.m. members only lives every week. So that is going to be something that from here on out, I will announce if there's reasons why I'm unable to do that. I will, of course, reschedule. How are you going to make the Friday membership lives moving forward? What do you mean, Crab Life? What do you mean? Because I'm committing to doing members only lives Fridays at 6. I've never set a like commitment date and time for membership only lives. I've always gone based on vibes. So just have to wait and see. I mean, guys, I have over delivered content for months at a time.
I felt like, girl, I'm sorry, Liz. Bye, girl. Girl, listen.
I forgot. I can't access my purse right now. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know what the plans are for today. I just feel like this is one of those moments in my life where I feel like I'm really seeing and recognizing and appreciating the ways in which I've grown and changed. Like I said, in this live, I want you guys to voice your opinions. I understand. Actually, yeah, I blocked you on Twitter. You can actually, I'd love it if you left my memberships. Thank you. All right. After I saw what you said on Twitter, so I'm not going to apologize for shit that was outside of my control. No, I think it's messy. That's for sure. But I get messy. I relate to messy. So.
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, you got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, with some twerk, with some pop, with some twerk, twerk, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, 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 bounce your booty up and down.
Hello, guys. Welcome to anyone watching in real time. I appreciate you for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, thank you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Rosie. The same Rosie who came into this corner of the internet not so long ago, wanting to be the new queen, wanting the attention that Chantel and Amberlynn were getting because it paid off for them for the most part. Here we are. In a lot of ways, she believed she was better than them. But the longer a lot of viewers, including myself, paid attention, we realized Rosie's actually very similar to them. Very, very, very similar. And I've been enjoying trying to keep up with Rosie, even though I cover and follow a lot of mess. Her mess, it's a bit refreshing because it gives 2019, 2020 era of Amberlynn and Chantel combined. Before we get started, I just want to remind everyone, all my members specifically, that tomorrow afternoon I will be finally starting members only live streams. And what I will be covering tomorrow will be a retro from, let me bring it up, a retro from many years ago. If you've been around for a while, you're familiar. So we'll be starting here, specifically March 29th, 2022. I just want to remind everyone, I'm not used to doing member only live streams, so I don't know how the notifications will work. Hopefully it sends out. YouTube's not the best with that, but we'll see. We will see. But either way, we take a walk back to the mess that was Cuba, and then we'll continue from there. To be clear, we're not just going to stop at Cuba. We'll continue from there. There's been a lot of requests that I've had over the last few months, honestly, longer than that, to cover a few things. So we will get to that. Now, when it comes to my makeup, I just want to shout out Denver Wild, a viewer who actually suggested a few streams ago to do a coral look. I hope you kind of see it on camera. Again, I have Spectrum, but I went in today with the Juvia's Place Allure 3 palette. I've used it before on my channel. This palette here, and the main two colors, these don't have names, but you'll see. It's this here and this coral here. So that's what I did, and I blended it the best that I could. Keep in mind, I don't actually work with mattes like that. I don't know if you guys realize that. I don't work with mattes that often. So working with mattes can be challenging for me, but I actually was pretty happy with how it turned out. So I hope it shows on camera to the makeup beauty lovers who actually enjoy them, who enjoy me talking about beauty. But that's what I'm wearing today, the coral look. Let me what I'm gonna do is get started with the support, and then we'll get into a few things, but more importantly, get into that mess of a live stream. I merged two streams. The stream that Rosie did from Mommy's Kitchen, where there was a lot of silence. Keep in mind, this was content in some way, according to Rosie, and I did weave in some of yesterday's members only live stream that all I can describe when it comes to Rosie and her attitude in that stream was entitlement, audacity. And I've said this for a long time, but the type of person that I've noticed has that type of entitlement or has that audacity is bum ass bitches like Rosie. Bum ass bitches like her. But I'll get to that. Let me get started with the support and get into it, because bitch, it's gonna be a lot. Just be prepared to dog walk this bitch, because the entitlement that came from her was actually really frustrating, but it makes sense because it's her personality. But it's just interesting for someone who dry bags on the internet for as long as she's been doing it. You would think she'd be a lot more grateful after getting her monetization back and having so many people sign up for her membership. But here we are. Desi, welcome to the Gold Cluster. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining. Sounds like a you problem. Remember to like the stream. 1 like equals 1 more self-diagnoses. That's another thing with her. That's another thing. Oh, speaking of self-diagnosis, sounds like a you problem. You actually are helping me pivot into one of the first things I wanted to talk about. So under Rosie's most recent community tab post, there was a comment that was posted at this point, maybe 10, 12 hours ago. I wanted to read that for you guys. And this comment, I feel, really expresses what a lot of people are feeling, what a lot of her members are feeling, even just simply the viewers. Let's get into that comment. Bandy commented, A, your agoraphobia must have been left in Florida. Maybe it needs a permit to cross state lines. B, you claimed a heavy troll with Remy's mom before leaving, yet you heavily punished memberships prior to leaving. Sorry, you heavily pushed memberships prior to leaving. C, you are terrified to even go out on your patio at home, but you can roll around with the top down with no issue, without wearing a seatbelt, mind you. That's not part of what they said, but I just want to point that out. D, you confirmed every single thing being said in the community. You did that. E, it is abundantly clear that your happiness is clearly tied to dick, because all your problems that you monetize seem to diminish when there is even a hint of a love interest around. This is to help you realize what I think many of the members in your stream are starting to see. Also, you need to look up the definition of gang stalking. It explains a lot about you. You're a joke. One thing I love is when viewers take the time to write out a very long comment, but they hit points every single sentence. So to Bandy, I agree. And a lot of people agree. And Bandy, also thank you for that comment, because it helped tie the title of this stream together for me, because I was going back and forth between a few. And then when I saw that comment, it helped me with this title. So thank you so much, Bandy. Chronicles of Chris, welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster. Thank you so much for joining. And Britt, welcome. I do recognize your names a little bit. Britt, if I'm not mistaken, you called out, I hope I'm not getting this wrong. Britt, I believe you called out Rosie when she was making excuses for Amber Lynch transphobia when she was in the Locale live Discord, if I'm not mistaken. If I am remembering that correctly, shout out to you. Called her out in real time. Shout out to you. Let me see. And yes, you were right. It is a core look today. Thank you. X team, thank you so much for the support. Yay, I needed this live. Work is stressing me out. 1 month not doing that, all ruined in one afternoon. Here's the thing, boo. It happens. Don't stay stuck on that. And the only reason I didn't read that part is because of how YouTube is monitoring, channels and stuff. But one step at a time. It doesn't mean you failed completely. Just take it a step at a time. And this is coming from me, who has my own struggles. So y'all, if y'all don't mind, send X Tina some love in the chat and some encouragement. Because my big back still has issues too. Let's be very clear. Okay, let's see. Jennifer H, welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster. I appreciate you. Sabrina, welcome as well. And you are Supreme. Keep in mind, y'all, if you're Supreme or higher, you do have access to the Discord. So welcome. So if you are Supreme, please connect your YouTube account to Discord and get in there. K Buns, my booster blanket queen. Did you know Squinty Scar needs glasses and uses an Android? First of all, that is fine. She still has great vision. Matter of fact, where's Scar? Scar, get in here and start windmilling. Thank you so much. She has amazing vision. And her using an Android it's okay. It is okay. I still have never seen Scar write out typos in my chat the way I see some other Android users do. But here we are. Here we are. So shout out to you and your Android, Scar. Jojo, thank you so much. Lord protect me and my standards in love. Hi, Tia Charlie. Hi, chat. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, boo. May this type of love never find me. May this type of person that Rosie is never find my ass either. Let's be very, very clear. Dearliest, welcome to the Go Cluster. I appreciate you. Just Jamie, somehow Rosie is lazier than both Chantel and ALR combined, yet she's more smug. Rosie treats YouTube and her members no differently than her work from home jobs. And for anyone who hasn't been following Rosie or not too familiar with Rosie, Rosie once had a work from home job, and thank you, Just Jamie, for this reminder, that she got let go of for attendance. Calling out, not showing up, when all she had to do was roll out of bed and just sit in front. Yeah, that is who Rosie is. That is who she is. And it comes through when it comes to her content. It shines. Her laziness shines when it comes to her content. Britt, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you for the new members. To all you new members, please enjoy and get into the Discord if you're comfortable. Let's see. Shug, I'm gonna just call you Shug. Welcome to the Go. Oh, Shug, you welfare fund. Hold on. Let me fix this for you. Hold on, Shug. God, I need to get it together. Shug, welcome to the welfare fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTitties. I don't know why. Every time I do it now, but yeah. Thank you so much for playing your part and helping me keep my black ass off of welfare. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, y'all came in swinging. Chris, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. You guys are very generous, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And to the new members, please, please, please enjoy. Actually, Britt and Chris, because I'm pretty sure it's y'all, and Nikki T could tell me. Britt and Chris, if y'all got Twitter, DM me. You don't have to upgrade your membership. I'll send you links to the Discord because it's actually a pretty dope Discord, to be real. Like, I genuinely love my Discord. You can ask the community. Like, that's not me just being biased. And Nikki T will let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's y'all. Glitter Nips, thank you so much. Gorgeous as always. I'm a fellow of makeup lover. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm trying to like slow it down a bit, but every time it sounds like you probably post something in Discord, I'm just like, I'll start the no buy next month. I'll start it next month. Oh, speaking of, for those who remember, I recently talked about the Double Wear Foundation, and Porcosaurus was very kind to educate me and let me know that they changed the formula, and I wasn't aware. So I was scrolling on TikTok, and come to find out, there are still some original formulas available. But once they're sold out, obviously they're done. So I did stock up on a few. According to Estee Lauder, the foundations are good for 3 years. Obviously, it won't last that long because I wear makeup often, but it does last up to 3 years. So if you wanted to stock and your shade is in stock, you can buy it directly from Estee Lauder. I bought just a few. So that should take me hopefully into next year. It should. But just wanted to let y'all know that. Low Puffy Croissants, welcome. And thank you so much for joining memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dark, welcome. You are supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Yamano. Thank you so much for the support. I heard Rio has to give you uppies for Charlie to get on her booster seat high chair, and Scar doesn't make typos because she has a seeing eye dog. You know what? Where's Scar? Where is Scar? Yamano. It's okay. See, I noticed you and K Buns like to tag team, and pretty much I just want you to know me, Scar, and Porcosaurus are coming for your asses. Just so you know, just so you're aware. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all tag Yamano in the chat just for me? Can y'all tag Yamano in the chat and throw like, I don't know, a tomato, a chair, something? But if Yamano drag you back, that it's on you. But just entertain me, because I'll be up here by myself fighting. I'll be up here by. It's me against Yamano. It's me against K Buns. It's me against Sounds like you problem, my own people. Fighting for myself. Somebody tag Yamano and throw just like 1 or 2 tomatoes. Thank you. Yamano, you lucky I don't like, you lucky I don't know more. I'd pick different emojis, but I don't. I'm gonna get started in just a second, y'all. I just want to try to stay caught up because it's gonna be a lengthy-ish stream because Rosie was getting on my fucking nerves. Club Moon, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. You are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Bewitchy, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. To the new member, Enjoy, you have access to the Discord. Hippie, thank you so much for 4 months. Charlie, always out here working the hardest. Thank you so much. I work hard. I ain't gonna say I work the hardest, but thank you so much. And thank you for people who do see the effort I put into my content. Genuinely. I know I get a lot of different compliments when it comes to my content, whether it comes to the way I look, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to the compliments I get about my content and the effort I put in, that's my number one and my favorite because that's where I work the hardest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wise old hag, thank you so much for the for the support. Thank God you're live. Can't tolerate watching Foodie and Pete's are live because earlier she was live driving around eating. She went to go pick up her birthday drink from Starbucks, and she just sounded pretty lonely. She had a weird looking hat on, and honestly just looked pathetic, but it's what she deserves. Love your necklaces, by the way. Thank you. I actually got these honestly probably years ago through an Instagram ad. And they were on sale. The stack I think was 50 and the nameplate was probably around the same. Probably around the same or less. All I know is I made sure to get it on sale because I don't like buying shit full price. So let's get into Rosie and I'll continue with the support in a moment. Let us get into Rosie. And so many words of hers that did not age well. And please participate in the poll. For those who didn't notice, I did put up a poll through the suggestion of, let me actually grab your comment because you're the reason I put up the poll. Where is it? Jessica. Charlie, we need a poll. How long will membership lives last? So the poll is there. Please participate and let's get started on Rosie, the 600-pound jobless bum, a very entitled jobless bum.
I was finagling my settings. I'm not fully set up, so that's not bad. It just started to go live, and I was like, you know what? Let's roll with it. I actually was going to throw a little more dry shampoo in my hair, too. Again, I'm just rolling with the punches, you know?
I just wanted to mention, while she's at Remy's house, whatever device she's using, the audio was very off. Even though we're going to go back and forth between live streams, you'll notice that the audio does get better when we cover other clips. But yeah, the audio was trash. Remy out here buying her surgical grade soap and all these other things. Remy should have really, I don't know, invested in a better mic while she was visiting. But hey.
I'm saying? This is an all new setup for me. Trying to figure shit out. We went to this it was the nicest Italian restaurant I've ever been to. It had the best food. Oh my God. We actually just shared the special. And because they have crazy sized portions at this place. And we got the salmon and shrimp Alfredo and just shared it. And we just talked. We had a really great time. We had the most I loved our waitress. She was this very Italian woman. But we went to this Italian restaurant and it was the whole thing. He opened the door for me to from the car and in the restaurant and all that.
I want to also point out as she goes and explains this first date and everything, I know a lot of people have been focusing on how much this seems like a first relationship for her and the way she's pretty much acting like a young teen for the first time, getting in a relationship, all that stuff. I also want to remind everyone, for the most part, Rosie seems to, outside of that relationship she had in the past, for the most part, she's a fuck buddy. She's a fuck. She's a fuck who tries to fuck her way into being a girlfriend. And this is the first time in a while that someone wanted to truly take that step. I know she tries to paint something different to a lot of her viewers, but if you followed her long enough, you realize like people just fuck her. I don't know, a roll, a belly button, whatever they could reach based on the nudes of hers that I've seen. But that's one of the reasons too. I think she's so head over heels for this, because the way she reacted over those flowers, it's nice, get someone flowers, but I wouldn't personally react like that. So everything's a bit more extreme. She's normally a very dramatic theater type person, but with Remy specifically, I think it's because like finally someone wanted to be exclusive with her and do things with her outside of, I don't know, their floor mattress. So yeah.
And it was like the whole thing. And um I was like just kind of like joking around with the waitress and stuff. And it was really sweet because he just looked at me and he was like, "You're such a joy to be around." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's such a nice thing to say. Thank you." I can't wait to show you guys stuff and like some of the pre-recorded content. Like honestly, some of my pre-recorded content I may do like the early access uploads, but I'm not. Some uploads I might just go straight public because I am actively combating a very, very vast, large, loud hate community, and that shit gets leaked the second it's members only. There's probably someone sniping me right now. You know, it is what it is. This is pre-planned. I'm probably on someone's channel right now. That's the reality of my situation.
There's a few issues with this. Not only did Rosie push viewers to join memberships for exclusive and early access to content, um, she also it was aware prior to this trip, prior to, you know, promising that to her members, that she was sniped all the time. There were a lot of creators, myself included, who would cover her members only content, who would stream her content in my Discord. And she's not wrong. While she was live, I made sure and I confirmed with one of my mods, thank you. Thank you to my mod Kim, would be streaming her while she was live. This is not new information. She knew this. But now, the content that she promised to her members to be exclusive, to have early access, she is now saying, I'm just going to have to put some of it public. She's already fallen short with the promises she made prior to getting to Texas. Now, the little bit of content that she could put forward, even though she's getting the criticism, she's going to actually make some of them public because she has creators like myself and others who will be covering it. That's not new. That's been a thing for probably a year now. But that's an excuse she's using. Okay.
So, I am having to be careful for reasons that I hope are obvious to most people. So that's why when I'm live, it's more like the down moments, and things like that. And actually, I don't know when I'll be live again. I think the next one will probably be members only. Like, there's a very high chance of that, actually. Okay, I'm sorry, Crab Life.
Just in case you didn't hear that, because again, the audio is a bit off. During that stream on the 13th, she said, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be live. It will be members only. And she was pretty sure, yeah, it's going to be members only. Guess what? She didn't deliver. She didn't deliver. So the questioning that a lot of members have now for the stream she had yesterday is very valid, because they're pretty much saying, okay, you're making promises again. How are you going to follow through? Are you confident in the promises you're making now? So she sounds pretty confident for someone who has pretty much failed at delivering every promise she's given her members. Pretty much all of them.
I can't control the people who are stalking me.
I want to run that back because she doesn't always read the comments out loud, and I want to make sure I grab that. Give me 1 sec.
I don't know when I'll be live again. I think the next one will probably be members only. Like, there's a very high chance of that, actually.
The comment read, I'm glad I was gifted a membership. I can only afford one membership a month, and I would feel ripped off if I spent that on you after Texas because she didn't deliver. Rosie read it, and this is her response.
Okay, I'm sorry, Crab Life. I can't control the people who are stalking me. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't know what else to say. You can't pause memberships. You can only like terminate them. And that would affect everyone, including people that didn't want their membership terminated. So I did what I could. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for being here. So, so the Texas content is coming. I just wasn't able to do it while I was there. And it's as simple as that. So if you are really upset about that, I'm not going to, how do I want to word this? I'm not going to apologize and take ownership that other people's cruelty impacted my life so severely.
Now, this is where I come in with my opinions, only because there's a lot to this I can relate to. I am someone through the years who has been criticized for taking extended period of time away from the platform. And with that, there were a lot of other creators who questioned what my members were still getting while I was gone. Something that they didn't understand is one of the biggest perks to my memberships is the Discord. And if I take 2 months away from the platform, 6 months away from the platform, I'm still very active in my Discord, watching shows, things like that. Now, when it comes to responding to criticism, not only to the paying members or the viewers who are just disappointed in not getting content they were hoping for or even promised, you don't respond like this. Here's the thing. Life happens sometimes, and when it comes to being a creator on the platform, there are times, even me, who sits up here criticizing people, that's literally the form of my content. I have struggled with criticism. But you know what I realized through the years? Just be as real as possible, even if somebody don't like it. I've made it clear there's times I'm gonna step away from the platform. I won't say why. I'll always keep, active in my Discord. However, I will give you my best when I come to this platform. I will give you my best editing. I will give you my best. If I'm not feeling good, whether it's because of a cluster headache or a cramp or some shit like that, I won't be up here. But the thing with Rosie, not only has she fallen flat when it comes to delivering content, whether it be to her viewers, to her members, even when she is present, mediocre would be a compliment for what she does. She rolls around in her kitchen looking dirty, looking smelly, in a filthy ass environment. And there are a lot of times on that when she's on the platform, she's begging, whether it be her Amazon wish list, whether it be, oh, I wish I could get this thing, hint, hint, but it's too much, hint, hint. And it's just like, she's lucky, in my opinion. Rosie's lucky to even have the support that she's had this whole time. And when it comes to Rosie, I think what a lot of viewers who are supportive of her, they see someone who's just down. They see someone that they can relate to, or someone that maybe they're close to themselves that she reminds them of. Like, even when I first found out about Rosie and I had someone close to me saying, trust me, look into her, you would want to cover her. The first couple of streams that I watched her, I was like, oh, the girl's a little annoying, a little cringy, but like, that's it. There ain't much. Yeah, she looked dirty, but okay, like, whatever. It took time of watching her to see, like, oh, you're actually a piece of shit. You're genuinely a piece of shit. And Rosie is also a similar example of Amber and Chantel expecting a lot while doing little for her viewers. She was going to meet this man that she just started talking to a few months ago, spending 2 weeks with him, which is very dangerous. And she was stupid enough to try to turn that into content. That was her fault. But let's just say that was her intention to do that. When it comes to people digging into her life, digging into her love interest life, this is nothing new. She did nothing to stop that from happening once again. For those who have been around for a little bit, you saw what happened with Jeff. She could have kept rolling around in that fucking kitchen and said nothing. She could have been getting fucked, tossed all over the place, thrown in the air by Remy, who knows how strong he is, and we would have known nothing. She could have just logged off for a couple of weeks, saying she wanted to spend time with a loved one or someone close to her. We would have known nothing. Viewers wouldn't have known a fucking thing. But just like Amberlynn and Chantel, Rosie wants to make sure viewers know she is desired. She is wanted. She has the ability to still find love, to find someone who wants her and all that she is, when she could just shut the fuck up. It's really not that hard. I'm not saying I agree with a lot of the things that have happened, because guess what? A lot of it has happened to me. I've been doxxed. I've had people reach into my life, but what I didn't do was feed it. Rosie fed a lot of it, confirmed a lot of the information, because she can't stop herself from wanting to always be a fucking victim. Yeah, some of the shit that happened is weird. It's fucked up, but it's going to happen. She doesn't have to dwell on that. She doesn't have to sit in that. She could just work through it privately behind the scenes, maybe with another creator who's familiar with it, and come back on the platform and give her viewers her best. But Rosie always needs to find a way to be a fucking victim. And the truth is, I don't give a fuck that a lot of this happened. It's wrong. Yeah. Some of it's weird. Yeah. I don't give a fuck though. Mainly because Rosie had no problem cheering it on when it was other people, sitting back and laughing like a lot of y'all. But now that it's her, it's just like, oh my God, I'm gang stalked. I'm this, I'm that. But when it was Chantel, you was okay with it. When it was Zach, you were part of the conversation. You enjoyed it. So take it on the chin, bitch. Take it on the chin. Let me get to some more of the support and then we'll get back to Rosie. Charlie says, EB titties, thank you so much. Hey, you tall drink of water. Gorgeous as usual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And the EB titties appreciate you too. I'm such a loser. Thank you so much, boo. Sailor, thank you for joining the cluster. And I know you were before, but thank you. I appreciate you. And I know you're already in the Discord because you're holding it down. Let me tell y'all, my mods in the Discord know a lot more than I do. I'm grateful to all of y'all. I'm grateful to all of y'all who keep teaching me every day things that I should probably already know. But I'm learning slowly, and that's what matters. Thank you so much, boo. Yamano. You just jelly because I love Rosie because she knows how to make bread with all that yeast. And yet she ended up with your cousin. For those who don't know, I made up the lie that Remy is Yamano's cousin. So like Rosie blocked Yamano and started dating Yamano's cousin. Complete lie that I made up like on the spot, but we're gonna run with it. So if you ever want to get at Yamano, just remind them that Rosie is dating your cousin. Thank you. The Anon sister, thank you so much, boo. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. Let me refresh this. YouTube could do so much better with the back end. I swear to God. I'm part of the problem too, but let's not focus on that. Welcome. Let me just get this pulled up. Sorry for the delay. Where is it? Period. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. And let me close out the poll. And if anything crazy is happening with Chantel and Pete, y'all let me know. I highly doubt it, but you never know. If they start tongue kissing or some shit, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who voted, 734 of y'all. How long will Rosie's membership live streams last? 69% said 1 week or more. 27% said 2 weeks or more. 4% said 1 month or more. So that's probably Remy voting, Rosie voting, her doggy door voting, and another roll on her body. But welcome, y'all. Welcome. Let's see. Klanka, thank you. I just want everyone to know that I'm having homemade arepas and yuca fries for dinner while we watch Charlie act like she's not 4'8". Girl, I was with you with the arepas and yuca, but 6'8", thank you. And Clanka, I would have sworn you used an iPhone. So I don't know why you letting those typos happen, but thank you, Boo. I'm not 4'8", I'm 6'8", thank you. Height of the day is 6'8". I appreciate you. Oh wait, hold on. Where is it? I just saw the comments about the stream. Everyone is asking them to kiss, and Pete said no, they're not that kind of friends. That's right, Pete. You better reject that bitch in 4K. You better reject that bitch. You keep rejecting that bitch. This is the same Chantel who tried to use Pete's exploring, their identity as some type of like excuse and gotcha when it comes to anyways. I know today's not about Chantel, but I really hope she's having a birthday that she deserves. Stank ass, bigot ass bitch. Anyways, Shadow, thank you. It's not stalking when you are the size of a state. And she's going to try to lean into that. And again, I'm going to repeat, yeah, is the pictures much sometimes? Yeah, especially since it seemed like there was a few different spots. So I'm like, are you following her? But I'm not going to pretend I give a fuck. I'm really not going to pretend I give a fuck. I want to repeat, she found enjoyment and laughed about it, was keen about it. In a lot of our different communities when it comes to this corner of the internet. But when it's her, it's, oh my God, my life, I was in danger. Bitch, you're not in fucking danger. What is it that's going to happen to that big bitch? Truly, what did she think was going to happen to her? Because the picture she posted, she was just fine, please. Smee, thank you. She thinks she's as big as Amber's popularity-wise. That's where she wants to get. Because let's not forget, to get that popular, that means those checks start to look like 5 figures the way it did for Amber at one point and the way it did for Chantel at one point, because that's what she really wanted. When she said she wanted the crown, that's what she meant. She wanted the paycheck. Just Jamie. Oh my fucking God, these bitches put so much of their personal lives on the internet and then act surprised when people find out stuff. And instant victimhood, and they love it. Exactly. That's the thing. She loves this. She's going to put on the performance and be dramatic and all this, but let's be very clear, she loves it, or else she would have shut the fuck up about Remy. It's really not that hard to keep a lot of things about your private life private. Matt, thank you. Did you get a chance to see the palette? No. Did you tag me, Matt? I'll take a look. I did not see it. Sorry. I've been busy all day, but I will take a look. Thank you so much, Matt. I know we're going to circle back to that because there's been a lot, even in the comment section. I don't know if you peeped it, but actually, I need to DM you about it because I really want to put a few together. And thank you so much, Boo. Bishop, it's beyond fascinating to see the amount of victimization and weaponization of illnesses, either real or imaginary, that is the entire personalities of the women who are built like sourdough, who are built like sourdough starters. Are you an author? What do you do? What do you do, Bishop? Is this just like an outlet for you? Let's work on something together. Let's drag some bitches together. What the fuck? Built like sourdough starters. Bishop, I love the way you speak. I do. Thank you. Opinionated, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. To the new members, enjoy. And you do have access to the Discord. And please remember, new members, be here tomorrow afternoon. I know it's a Chantel stream and y'all here for Rosie, but please be here tomorrow afternoon and at least have your notifications on. Thank you. Iron Woman, is it true? Is it true you're 4'11"? Please address this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Most days I'm over 6 feet. Medically, I'm 5'4", but most days I'm over 6 feet. Whoever's saying that, they're slandering me. Yeah, slandering me. But thank you for asking the source. Thank you for coming here and not believing that bullshit. Let me tell you. Let me guess. Yamano told you that? K-Buns told you that? Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Yamano's just bitter. And K-Buns, I don't know. I haven't thought of like a diss for K-Buns yet because they're so damn talented. I don't want to diss them. But anyways, yeah. I actually heard that Where is this coming from? I actually heard that Charlie is 4'5" and not 5'4". Yamano, this is your doing. And when I get on Twitter later, okay. You know what? You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start DMing Yamano pictures of Rosie's pussy. Yep, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm going to start. Oh my God, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Shirley, thank you for the gifted members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 20 members. Yo, y'all coming through tonight. Rosie, you pissed off a lot of people. And one thing I do, I take care of my members. So I don't know if that's the main reason that everyone's joining memberships, but thank you. Y'all will not be disappointed. I will continue to edit the best that I can. I will continue to make sure I bathe daily so I look clean. See, I just want y'all to know. See, I smell good. I look good, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm biased, but in my opinion, I bathe daily. I bathe daily. My breath smell good too. My lips are juicy. All of that stuff. No dry shampoo. None of that. So if you're coming here to look at a clean creator who puts effort into their content, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I promise y'all, I bathe. I promise y'all, I smell good, and I promise y'all, I'm not entitled. I'm not entitled. Trust me, I used to struggle. And I, through the years, have been able to change a lot in my life due to the support that I get. That's why I respect my viewers. That's why I show up. Granted, I talk a lot. I do. But that's just because I'm comfortable with y'all. That's the truth. That's the truth. Wow. Thank you. It's because I told y'all I bathe. Y'all knew that already, though, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, hold on, y'all. Slow down. We gotta Jesus. We have to get to Rosie. And I appreciate Rosie. This could have been you, but now you blocking people. That's the truth. This is how reactors are built. This is how we build our platforms. We give our opinion, and people like Rosie will sit there and block criticism, be smug, entitled, and people like, you know what? You seem respectful. You seem all right. I'll join your membership. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, Amber. And also thank you, FFG, you scamming ass bitch. Let me get to this because I'm actually getting overwhelmed for real. Not to be like weird. It's just a lot coming in at once. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's get back to this smug entitled bum who is not getting this type of support because look at what she does.
I'm not talking about that stuff, fact, because I keep his life very separate from this. And you know, these people, the ones that do this shit when I'm live, you know, had they found the correct location, which thankfully they didn't.
I've said this before. I don't shy away from this. I receive docs info. I receive all type of stuff. I just choose not to blast it because the community could be messy. I receive a lot of shit. Not only did a lot of the things that were dug up about Remy, not only is it true. The reason I know it's true is because Rosie confirmed it. So this whole idea like, oh, they got the wrong information. No, you already confirmed it, you dumbass. That's another reason when people are digging, you don't address it. You don't address it. Chantel has this habit of trying to address it and also challenge people. And it almost gives people more ammo to keep digging and get the information right. Rosie wants to play a victim and all of these other things. And that also gives trolls, anonymous viewers, all of that, people who have a lot of time to keep digging. Because she actually confirmed a lot of the information that was dug up about Remy was in fact true. A lot of us could have just been sitting here throwing out conspiracy theories, guessing this, throwing out opinions because nothing was confirmed, right? But guess what? Rosie's dumbass ended up confirming so much. For someone who wants so much privacy, to want to be, safe and feel comfortable on her platform, she sure does address a lot of shit while pretending she's not paying attention to a lot of the things going on online when she clearly is, because she's an idiot.
You guys saw what happened on my brother's birthday 2 years ago. What happened this year? I wasn't going to risk that happening while I was there.
Then why didn't she shut the fuck up? I know exactly what she's referring to. Why didn't she shut up? And just to give y'all a bit of context why my opinion is so strong and I'm passionate about creators not confirming and not addressing certain things, and Rosie, I know, knew better. For those who don't know my history, and yes, some of you may have heard this before, but I'm going to repeat myself because it's true, and what are you going to do about it? For those who don't know, there were a few creators in this space who didn't like me, and that's no problem. Who criticized me, no problem. The issue that I took is where they thought criticism was okay to go. Bigotry, all type of disgusting shit. But specifically, there were two dangerous creators in this space where at one point there was a private conversation that they were having about streaming in front of my apartment building. Now, for a lot of people, that may sound alarming, or not, but the reason that was very concerning to me is because one of the two creators having this conversation actually lived 20 minutes away from me. And they made sure to remind me at one point during a public live stream that they knew where I lived. So when I heard whispers about these two creators possibly coming to like stream or some shit in front of my apartment to like intimidate me, I said nothing. I had heard whispers about it, but I said nothing because I needed to see something, evidence, because it could have been someone just being messy, wanting to trigger a reaction out of me. And then one of the two actually at one point posted a screenshot of the other person's words saying they want to be in front of my apartment. Interestingly enough, their response was cropped out, but I had been heard about it. I didn't come online like, oh my God. For the most part, I just stuck to the things that they did on the platform, the bigotry, the threats. And I still kept it pushing with my content. But yeah, two creators, one who for years lived 20 minutes away from me, was in a conversation with another creator about streaming in front of my apartment. I took a long time before I ever said anything public about it. It sucks. It happens. It happens. It is what it is. Let's get back into Rosie.
And the only way to guarantee that was to not go live. Cleo? One second.
I wanted to just go over this because she's so fucking dramatic and she's so weird. And I also wouldn't have her around any of my cats, by the way. But look at this dramatic thing.
What are y'all doing? Cleo! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, girl! Oh, thank God! Oh, Cleo! Girl!
Rosie. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Come here. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. I have sanitizer nearby because you seem dirty. Girl, get it together. I could comment on the outfit. I could comment on a lot. But genuinely, get it together. I could say a lot, but honestly, when I first saw this, and yes, I've seen Rosie stand up, but for the most part, she sits a lot. So when I do see her stand and I see everything that she is, it's just like, come on, come the fuck on. And let's be very clear, Rosie has been packing on the weight all over again. Rosie's face has been exploding over the last few months. I think she had lost maybe 100 pounds when she was on the weight loss meds. And clearly she's gaining most, if not all of it back. Bitch, lock the fuck in. Lock in. Figure it out. Stop acting like you have agoraphobia and can't go for a fucking walk. but can go to an airport, get wheeled around, jump on a plane to go get fucking dick. The same energy that she gives out to go get dick, go on a fucking walk. 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes will turn into 20. And this is coming from a big back. I'm not even saying I'm skinny and healthy, but I sure ain't that. And I don't pretend I have agoraphobia and can't go on fucking walks. Go for a walk. I'm not a runner. I'm not none of that shit. Most days it's a 30-minute walk. I put on my favorite playlist and just walk and bring my ass right back here and work. Log in and work. Jesus. When I saw this, I said, oh, bitch. At least she's wearing a bra. I will say that. I don't know what got into her during this trip, but look, she wearing a bra, y'all. She don't do that too much. Oh, I actually want to grab this comment. Nikki T, thank you. The agoraphobia is stolen from someone else. Brit. Is it the same Brit in chat? Is it the same Brit in chat? Because that's one thing. Rosie likes to. Oh, by the way, mods, please link Nikki T, link Scarletter, Scrange. Aren't you exhausted? Because they know the lore. They know a lot more than I do. Let's be very clear. I've only been following Rosie consistently for a short period of time. They know the lore more. So to my mods, please, y'all know who to link. Please link those channels. And I've been noticing a lot more people who've been following Amber and Chantel being a bit more open to seeing what's up with Rosie. So trust me, y'all, lock in. There's a lot more with this. And at least it's not the LCU bullshit or Chantel doing whatever the fuck she doing over there. So, yeah.
This was on a shelf above the TV, almost to the ceiling.
Am I to believe Rosie, and I know not a lot of people give a fuck about this, but I do. Am I to believe that Rosie like can reach? She do got long arms. I'll give her that, but wow, that's I'm a press play. I'm a press play.
Okay, you made me sit in these until he gets back. Oh, I'm gonna land on his keyboard. Sorry for getting loud. Whew. Girl.
By the way, I would be really annoyed if someone reacted like that with Rio. Like, calm the fuck down. Because for those who have cats, obviously sounds like that will make them jumpy. They'll get scared. They'll run off and do all. Like, calm the fuck down, bitch. Calm down. Simmer the fuck down. Especially since that's not your house and that's not your fucking cat. Keep it down. Especially in another house you don't pay rent in.
Damn. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, anyway. Hi.
Wait a minute. She did all that and the vase is plastic? She did all that and the vase is plastic? I didn't know that. That bitch is so annoying. So fucking annoying.
she almost pushed them off. Whew. Okay. Heart attack. Oh. We have a Texas trip planning channel, and I just scrolled through some stuff that reminded me of some things. Ooh, we have some conversations to have.
So apparently her and Remy, because they have a private Discord, which if I was her, I would stay away from them with the many that she had to lock down and nuke. But apparently her and Remy had a Texas planning channel. I guess things that they were planning to do in Texas. I do wonder if that included content because she fell through on every bit of that. But continue, Rosie, continue.
Ooh. When I decided on the menu, I wrote down like a grocery list of just so I wouldn't have to think about it while I was here. So I wrote out a grocery list of like just the stuff for that I want to cook, like the specific dishes for that day. I might get like a few other things.
So Rosie went live this day to talk about the menu she's putting together, the food she plans to cook for Remy and clearly Remy's family. That's one of the reasons I did title this the way that I did, is because that's the only thing she's successful at. When it comes to planning or things she's looking forward to, If food is involved, she'll get to it. It will get done. Anything outside of that, outside of food and dick, not too much. Keep in mind, there are certain parts of the stream I intentionally kept in because she's in Texas. She sold this idea to members, viewers, that there's going to be great Texas content. And there was many times in the stream that she was just silent. And all you heard was the click of her fucking pen. Just having conversations with herself that she could have offline. For the most part, when it comes to the stream, it was just her sitting there talking to herself, writing up a menu of all the shit ton of food that she's going to be making while she's there. And at one point she kept repeating, like, I know this is boring. I know I'm quiet. Why the fuck are you live? It could have been a recorded video. See that 7-minute, 8-minute video, that bullshit video she posted for her members who are looking forward to content. She could have tied this whole stream into a 5-minute video, cut through all the silence, and just at the end of the video mention the menu she's planning to put together for Remy. But no, it was this.
Nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm tired, to be honest with you. I wish I had slept more. I haven't been sleeping like I've slept, I think at most I slept like 6 or 7 hours, which is not bad, but I could use a few more hours of sleep, to be honest. Because like it's been multiple days in a row of like I got more sleep last night than I did the night before, just because like I'm in a new place. It's like just dealing with my anxiety. It is what it is. I'm doing really great. Vacation has been perfect. We've got a lot of things coming up, like a lot, and I'm just pacing myself. Because if I don't pace myself, and if I'm just like going the entire time I'm here, I will wipe myself out, and I don't want to do that. So I feel
that's why she should have never considered making content on this trip. This is the same Rosie, and it echoes the comment she's going to make in a second. This is the same Rosie when she's at home, simply sitting in that kitchen for hours at a time, guarding the fridge, the air fryer, and all the appliances so her brother don't get to it. This is the same Rosie who will make excuses about her body in pain. And not to say I don't believe her body's in pain, because obviously look at her size, but constantly making excuses about why she's falling short. She knows the issues that she has. She knows the expectations she puts out there to her viewers. And for whatever reason, the same Rosie who had less than mediocre content in Florida made it seem as though she was going to give more in Texas. And a lot of her viewers, a lot of the members, I think, were genuinely excited. It was going to be a new environment. There was going to be like a side character, even if it was just going to be Remy's voice. And she delivered on none of it.
like that. I would rather you take time for yourself, and I would have done the same. Even without the crazy stalking and drama, you deserve time to yourself, girl. Thank you. If I could go back, knowing what I know now, I would have just said I was taking a 2-week break.
She says that, and the next Texas trip, she will make the same mistake. Watch.
I'd say I could like look through stuff and everything. It's just I don't know. I'm like feeling a little weird about that. I do kind of want to poke around at least the kitchen, just get an idea. You know what's funny? Is I posted on Facebook the same photo of me holding the flowers I posted on my Instagram stories yesterday, and I basically just said I'm in Texas and I have a new boyfriend as the caption. Like that's what I did for my personal Facebook. Because I haven't posted much on Facebook in months.
So Rosie, the 30-something-year-old woman, hasn't posted on Facebook in a while, but she wanted to post herself holding those flowers, announcing to her Facebook friends that she now has a boyfriend. Privacy is a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. But for Rosie, she wanted to let everyone know she had a man. Keep in mind, she goes on to express that even people from her past, people she clearly was just fucking, I guess, liked it or had a reaction to it. And this is, I guess, her opinion of that. She is in her 30s. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. She's another one who needs validation from people who don't even fucking matter for real. We are all strangers on the internet. I could tell you right now, I got a partner, I'm about to get married or whatever, like say whatever. Does it really matter? It don't. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it don't. It doesn't add nothing to the content. It doesn't take away from the content. People should be there just for her. But she has nothing, just like Chantel and just like Amber.
I just kind of popped up and was like, hi, and it was funny because like every person that I like used to have a thing with like reacted to the post, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm happy for me. That's cool. I thought that was interesting.
What was interesting about that? Somebody who used to fuck you reacted to the post of you being so proud that you got a man? What's so interesting about that? They probably wondering like, damn, how long this gonna last? Or they're probably thinking, damn, somebody actually committed to her? That's crazy. But what was so interesting? I wouldn't even mention this. Here's the thing, right? When it comes to so much of the things that she shares, just like the other girls, keep that in your friend group. The group chat, the friend group chat where y'all messy. I talk about a lot of shit. Even when your partner's getting on your nerves, it stays in there. Don't come up here with that. Oh, that was interesting. Jeff, the one with the background that I tried to make excuses for, Jeff reacted. Who else? Corby reacted. Who else reacted? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. She is so weird. She wants to be picked so bad. And she's another male-centered bitch on the platform. Let's be very clear. She's male-centered.
Someone has bad blood with with all their past partners. Obviously, sometimes it's warranted. Yeah, like I mean, they weren't like full blown relationships. They were just people I was like talking to, like talking stages with, you know.
Oh wait, do y'all think Jeff's sister also is friends with her on Facebook? Because that would be messy. Imagine if Jeff liked it and Jeff's sister liked it, and then they text one another like, "Oh, you see that? You see that? She got a man." And for those who don't know what I'm referring to, someone she was sleeping with by the name of Jeff, who also ended up being doxxed very early on. She was sleeping with him, but prior to sleeping with Jeff, she actually fucked Jeff's sister and Jeff's sister's boyfriend. Yeah. So Jeff's sister and her boyfriend fucked Rosie and then passed her over to Jeff's sister passed her over to him. Crazy. I know Thanksgiving that year was crazy.
But it's like I don't know what the right wording is nowadays, but Texas has been. This is one of the best times of my life. I'm having a blast. Okay. I need a ridiculous amount of cream cheese.
Does she really though? Rosie, does Rosie need a ridiculous amount of cream cheese?
Because I'm making a cheesecake. That's a ridiculous amount of cream cheese. I'm gonna need a ton of cream too, because I'm making. I don't know if I'm making 2 or 3 quiches. I think I'm making 3 in total. One for the freezer, one for them, and one for.
Not really much.
Seeing that she mentioned the quiche, I wanted to just include a clip from the long-awaited, just a quick clip from the long-awaited members only video that she posted.
To update, I mean,
We've just been
enjoying each other, like,
yeah.
you know, enjoying our time together, enjoying our company,
Each
other's company.
blasting music in the car.
Yes.
It's a fucking vibe. I was just like yesterday.
Yeah.
And when we were holding hands and you put our hands up in the air, I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Amazing. Yeah. And my car has a very good like sound system.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's
Oh my god. It just like
amazing.
quiche. Ooh.
Perfect.
All right, now how much you jiggling, girl? Are we jiggle jangling? What's happening here?
Okay, before we get to the quiche presentation, because she's looking for a jiggle, what do you guys think jiggles more? The quiche or Rosie's fupa? 1 in the chat for the quiche, 2 in the chat for Rosie's fupa. What do you think jiggles more? I want to see your votes, and then we can show the clip of her showing off this quiche, this amazing content of her just having these. Oh damn, a sea of twos. Ooh, okay, twos. Okay. Actually, let me put this on screen. Yeah, Nikki, the cat flap for sure. Okay, sea of twos. All right, let's see Rosie show off this quiche. Members only content.
They've seen me make quiche before, so okay, yeah. Focus. Got it. Hey, that is a gorgeous quiche. If I do say so myself.
Very pretty.
Oh yeah, go ahead and turn it off for now because we're not gonna bake the mac and cheese for a hot minute. We haven't even started the sauce yet. I'm tired. We had to make the mac and cheese though because the pulled pork. I want that for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, what's how? Oh, it's grape salad taste time. We'll save that for the vlog.
If you go back just a few months of watching Rosie's content, I know she took most of it down, but if you just go back a few months, there was a sliver of a neck that you can see. These days, no matter where she rotates her head, that neck is gone, bitch. Gone. You hear me? She's playing a dangerous game with her life, a very dangerous game, and it's her life to live. If she just want to be a fat bitch, by all means. But the thing with people like Rosie, who, number one, take on all these diagnoses, especially ones that they haven't been diagnosed with, and want to complain about the pain and all the things that they can't do due to their size, can't show up to work, can't keep a job or working from home. The thing with them is just like, no one really has sympathy at all. I don't give a fuck about a fat bitch who just want to be lazy and be a mess online. If you just want to be a fat bitch and exist, by all means. But that doesn't mean someone has to give a fuck about the pain and the things that you're doing to yourself. Sometimes looking at Rosie, I'm just like, oh, and the more weight she gains, the more like her features start to be like a bit deformed. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. It's just like, oh, girl, geez, just really take a look at yourself. And that's a thing I had to do with myself. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who can relate. It's not worth it. I don't believe it's worth it, but it's her life. I want to actually highlight a comment that I saw at the top of the chat. Chronicles of Chris. I saw this comment early in the stream and I wanted to save it. You asked, what is a bonding break though? And I'm here 1 hour and 15 minutes into the stream to answer that question. I hope you enjoy. And no matter the response you see in the chat, they enjoy as well. I'll be right back.
Having a handful of crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker.
You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Miss
Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink oink, bitches.
Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink oink.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. Cause you're thinking your place no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow, so cold. Cause you're thinking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
Well, I hope you enjoyed. To anyone new to the bonding break, we bond, we relax, we get our skincare ready, we make sure we're hydrated, we check on our pets, but above all, we bond. Okay? And I just love seeing the chat's reaction when I surprise them with it. It's not a surprise that I'm going to do it, but they just don't know when. So I love the reactions. It just shows me they're paying attention and they are enjoying. Let me get to more of the support. Sounds like you problem. Thank you. If you see a whale in the wild and take a picture, is it stalking? No, I don't believe so. And keep in mind, during the stream that she did yesterday, the members only stream, even though we don't go over all of it, I'll go over more in a couple of days. I just wanted to go over a few things. Rosie was so ecstatic, so excited that there was a possibility that the person who was helping her at the airport might have recognized her from TikTok. Now, what if that person took a picture? Somebody at the airport took the picture. Is it still stalking? Maybe don't be a big ass train wreck online that is so recognizable. And this is the truth. You can't miss someone like Rosie. If you take a look at Rosie, you take a look at Amber, you take a look at Chantel, especially in that scooter, you recognize them. They're hard to miss. And if you take a look at their face and you've seen them across social media doing and saying dumb shit, or people simply making fun of them because they're trash, yeah, you're gonna recognize them. Sucks to suck. Chronicles of Chris, thank you. Just because you're pretty, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed the bonding break. Opinionated, to everybody who's been gifting during the stream, seriously, thank you so much, for real. I really hope there's like a decent turnout for tomorrow's members only stream, because like, you know, I'm testing it out. Well, I'm going to continue, but obviously it's going to be really, really new to me. But thank you so much, for real. All the generosity, dead ass. Thank you. Jojo, thank you so much. She throws around serious words. She's dangerous. Jojo, I'm going to come back to that because I wanted to actually cover a specific clip from an interview that Rosie did in 2023. Hold that thought. I want you to really hold that thought. I'm going to circle back to your comment. Belladonna, thank you so much for the gifted membership. To the new member, please enjoy. Minka, thank you for 36 months. She's a professional victim. She just changes the people who are victimizing her to suit her needs. Bingo. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Shark Lord, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. And you are Supreme, so you have access to that Discord. Valentina, thank you so much, boo. Heavy is the fupa that wears the girl world crown. Oh, I need to take a screenshot of that. Thank you for those beautiful words. I hope you paying attention, Rosie. I know she be acting like she don't be tapped in. Yes, the fuck you are. Answering to Reddit threads and shit on Twitter. You are a dumb bitch. Shirley, again, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Smee, for real though, Charlie, the step stool adds like 2 feet for real. Good thing I don't use one. Good thing I don't use one. You must have been talking about Rosie, even though she's technically taller than me. You must have been talking about Rosie. But yeah, thank you, boo. Opinionated, thank you for the additional 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Just Jamie, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Britt, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. To the new members, I just know this chat was going off. That's why I felt overwhelmed for a second. I was just like, wait, hold on, slow down. Thank you. And to the new members, seriously enjoy. I genuinely love the Discord. I know I mentioned it a lot. It's my Discord. I'm supposed to be biased, but it's a great community. There's different topics in there, different threads on all the different girls. When it comes to art, when it comes to beauty, when it comes to reality TV, when it comes to the world news, there's so many different things in the Discord. And what the Discord is what I was hoping it would become. And the fact that's what is going on, I'm just grateful. So even if you hear a lot of bad things about the Discord, all I ask is you go in there, check it out, see if it's your vibe. If it's not, I respect it. You could just leave. But please check it out because I really love the community that's within my Discord, genuinely. Please give it a chance. Bella, I'm a small fry in the Chile audience, but I feel like I'm always appreciated, always. Thank you so much, and thank you for the support. Thank you. And here's the truth. When you're saying you're a small fry and all of that, the truth is, I've said this before, when it comes to us creators, we ain't shit without y'all. We ain't shit without y'all. If y'all don't show up, we'd be talking to ourselves. So thank you again for all the support. It's Chloe. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. You are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Chronicles of Chris, thank you again for the additional 10 gifted memberships. New members, enjoy. Zachary Michael actually told me you are 4'5", by the way. I do not believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Zach actually confirmed that I was 6'8" or over 6 feet because my friend got my back. Thank you. Just Jimmy, I'm probably taller than you. Thank you, boo. Matt, I appreciate you. Sent it to you on Discord for all the girls. Oh, more on the way, by the way. Thank you. And we're going to talk. And I'll make sure I have it nice and edited and not edited as in your edit, but have it nice and framed to put into the next stream. Actually, Matt, we'll have at least a couple ready if that's possible for tomorrow's members only stream. I appreciate you and thank you for all your work. Opinionated, thank you for the gifted memberships. Nikki, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope some of these gifted members stay, but if they don't, I understand. But thank you for real. Thank you. Jordan, my boo, thank you for 35 months. With all these gifted memberships, maybe you can finally afford. Hold on. Hold on. With all these gifted memberships, maybe you can finally afford the leg lengthening procedure. It'd be your own people. Jordan, I'm taller than you. I am 6'8" today. Wait, what is the height of the day? Is it 6'8" or 6'5"? Either way, I'm over 6 feet today. I don't need that. Thank you. Thank you. With all these gifted memberships, it's gonna go into the bucket for my breast reduction. That's the truth. That's what I need reduced. That's the length that I need changed. Okay? Because my titties go down to my belly button, and I need that to stop. I need that to stop. I need them to be lifted, and I need them to be smaller. And for all those who didn't need that visual, there's a reason you do not see my titties on screen. Okay? They're huge. Jessica, thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. New members, enjoy. Britt, thank you so much. When you support your members support back tenfold. The girls should recognize that. They won't. They won't. Not at all. It's been years, and even Rosie has seen that and still chose to make the same fucking mistake. Thank you, boo. Yamano, thank you. Please bring it. Being a cousin helps me win my love. Are you going to be at the wedding? Because you know that's coming around the corner. You know the move to Texas is around the corner, and then the engagement soon after. Are you going to get an invite to the wedding, Yamano? Scott already gave me some pics so I can bless the community with art one day. My love is true. Unblock me, Rosie. Rosie, you want the approval of the family. Unblock Yamano. It's really not that hard. It's like 2 clicks. Unblock Yamano. Do it for, no, I can't say do it for us. She would keep you blocked. Make the right choice. Yeah. Thank you, Yamano. Chronicles of Chris. I cannot believe she screamed at that poor cat, and she cannot shut the fuck up. She's never been able to. She never will be able to. Everything is public access. That's the thing. She makes everything public access, and then she'll complain about the people who are taking in the content that she made public, taking in the topics that she made public, taking in the words that she made public. She wanted attention so bad, she got it. Sucks to suck. And thank you again, Chris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amy, thank you so much. Welcome back. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome to the Go Cluster. Well, welcome back. You know what I mean. Cat Mom, thank you for 1 month. I'll be hitting the replay because you know I can't miss this mess. Thank you so much and enjoy the replay, boo. I want to revisit JoJo's comment, and I'll get back to more of the support. I want to revisit JoJo's comment. She throws around serious words. She's dangerous. So for those who are aware, who've been following Rosie, you probably know about the interview that she did in 2023. And one of the things she mentioned, and I want to make sure I have this right. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have this right. It's the We're All Insane podcast. I want to play the clip completely. What stuck out to me is Rosie saying, I can only describe what I experienced that day as web rape. And I should have mentioned trigger warning. I do apologize for that. But I'm going to repeat the words. I can only describe what I experienced that day as web rape. And when she said this, I was just like, am I the problem? Am I not understanding and connecting what the fuck is web rape? So JoJo's comment in Super Chat reminded me that I had this clip ready to go. So I want to take a look. And again, I wanted to make sure I didn't chop up her words so you could get the full context of what she's referring to. And I still don't get it. I still don't understand what web rape is, but here we go. Take a listen.
I don't have any proof to this, but I believe the blackmailing was done by my stalker.
Okay. How old were you at this point?
About, I would say I was roughly 23, maybe 22. This was in like 2012, 2013.
And this is all on like Reddit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, I had moved over to Chatterbait, and so I had like closed down my Facebook, but the one thing I didn't do was I forgot to hide my family list. So this guy was a lot scarier than he seemed because he had found my Facebook, which, you know, to my own stupidity / ignorance, I used my real first name because I didn't want to fake a first name, but I just used a different last name or second name. And it wasn't hard. It probably wasn't hard to find my Facebook. And I had locked everything else down, but basically I was live for the third time ever when he's like, "Are you full legal name?" Which that weirded me out because I don't even think that was my Facebook name.
Yeah.
And then, is your mom full name? Is your dad full name? Is your grandma full name? Is your aunt full name? Like, it just kind of became this really big thing. I immediately because there were people watching me as I was reading this. So I stayed silent and just, you could see on my face that something was wrong. But I just ended the live, and basically he was like, he made up some story about a guy pretending to be my boyfriend and scamming him of $300, and I either needed to give him his $300 back or I needed to do what he said. And I didn't have $300. So I can only describe what I experienced that day as like web rape. Like I don't know. Like it was really traumatic, to be honest. Like it sucked.
Yeah.
And
so what, he just made you do things like online?
Like on a Skype call.
Okay.
And I think he recorded it. And if and what I remember is that ended and I had a thought to myself. I was like, someone like this is going to come back.
I'm not saying this to be insensitive. I'm not saying this to be a bitch. What the fuck is web rape? As someone who unfortunately has gone through SA, when I heard this, I was immediately upset. I was confused, and there was a part of me that's like, damn, am I being insensitive? What the fuck is web rape? If someone is through a screen, through a device, demanding you do something to yourself, in my mind, I'm just like, shut it down, disconnect. What the fuck is web rape? What she was describing, in my opinion, was simply blackmail. But then she went on to describe it as web rape. For me, fuck you. Genuinely, that's how I still feel. I haven't heard anyone explain it to me differently where I could understand, where maybe it's just my thinking that's off. I'm the one in the wrong, but genuinely still sitting here listening to this clip once again, Rosie, fuck you. What the fuck is web rape? Fuck you, bitch. Always want to be a victim so fucking bad. There are people who are actually raped. There are people who go through trauma that they'll never be able to escape no matter how much therapy they go through. Fuck you, bitch. Web rape. Anyways, before I get worked up again, let me get to some of the support and then we'll get back into Rosie. But I wanted to make sure I tied what JoJo said, because I agree, to this clip and many other words she's used in very wrong ways. Anyways, Sleepy, thank you so much for the support. I could not be around someone who reacts like this to the most basic things like getting flowers or a cat messing around. Remy must be stressed. I think Remy also likes the attention. That's the vibe I'm getting for now. Remy likes the attention, sadly. He'll regret it though. And thank you, boo. Senza, thank you. Same energy as girls who scream when the teacher switches the lights out in the class, in my opinion. She's so annoying. Very, very. And so performative. Britt, thank you. I don't follow any of these girls or know the lore, but I'm dead. And I know you wrote that. I know you sent that during the bonding break. I'm happy you enjoyed. It's a mess. And I hope you saw Zach. We love Zach. We love Zach. Everybody else I included was for shady reasons, but not Zach. We love Zach. Thank you again, boo. Britt, I always wanted to see a big back try Pilates, and now I've seen it. Thank you, Charlie. I mean, thank you, Foodie. Sorry. Thank you, Foodie. You've never seen those clips? Oh, I got way more, baby. I got way more. Back in the Villa days, Chantel moved a lot more. I'll say that. Moved a lot more. I'm not saying it's the most graceful because it's not, but Chantel moved a lot more. So just sit tight. There'll be a lot more. And hopefully I see you in the members only stream tomorrow. Kathy with a kicking K, welcome. Oh, actually, no, you upgraded. Thank you so much for upgrading, boo. And you do have access to the Discord. Oliver's personal assistant, thank you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. And you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord as well. Bewitchy, Charlie Gold Discord is the only internet community I feel safe in. Thank you so much for saying that, genuinely. My mods, I work hard as well, but my mods work the hardest to keep the Discord safe. So that means a lot, you saying that. That genuinely means a lot. They work hard. They work hard. Again, shout out to my mods, genuinely. Court, thank you for 21 months. Happy 21 months. It's been a time. Oh, baby, has it been. And thank you for being here. Thank you for all 21 months. Smee, Charlie finding out Jordan is listen, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. You know what? I'm still here. You know what? Y'all dragging me keeps me strong too. That's the thing. The truth is, if Rosie and the other girls would be more open to like maybe a different dynamic that's not necessarily a hug box, just have a bit more fun, poke fun at yourself, they'd probably enjoy the internet a lot more. That's the truth. And thank you again to me. Haru, thank you so much for 8 months. YouTube keeps giving me an error when I try to super chat. Just wanted to say, hey, and your hair eats down. Thank you so much, boo. Honestly, YouTube has been blocking a lot of like even simple words because that actually happened to me too recently. And I didn't understand what was in the super chat that wouldn't go through, but it's on YouTube's end. I don't know what it is. YouTube stay fixing shit that no one asked for instead of fixing stuff like that. Either way, super chat aside, thank you for your support. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for 8 months. One day, YouTube will hopefully get their shit together before another platform gets built and takes over. That's the truth. Even though that probably won't happen for a while, but still, it can still happen. Thank you again, boo. Lauren, thank you so much for 6 months. To all the real survivors in chat, sending peace. Yes, I agree with that. And thank you, boo. Such an insensitive and just ridiculous thing to say. That's what I'll say for now. That's what I'll say for now. Oh, I remember this, Dark Rubber Ducky. YouTube did think American English was spam a month back. I remember that day because all the live streams were going wild. YouTube is weird. So weird. Let's get back into Rosie.
I'm making 3 or 4. I'll talk to him about that later. Because I'm taking Keisha's places. Yeah, I'm cooking stuff for him to eat once I leave to put in his freezer. I'm cooking for him like ahead of time because I'm here and I can, like. Okay. Thank you, Brittany. Y'all are crazy.
Nothing about Rosie is waifu material, in my opinion, based on everything that I've seen about her. However, Rosie's doing something that a lot of people do. They're on their best behavior at the start of the relationship. But once Rosie gets comfortable and moves in with Remy, he's going to regret the day he sent that email to her. Mark my words. Listen to the crickets. This is content. Keep in mind, I did cut a lot of this down, but there was a good amount of her stream that was just this. Go ahead. Show us the great content.
Like I said, guys, like I don't know when it's happening, but there will be members only lives.
She has said that so many times leading up to the trip. She said that many times during the trip. Again, like I said, guys, there will be members only content, members only streams, only to end up not following through and having this type of attitude.
Said this prior and I'll say it again. I'm not going to apologize for protecting myself with the information I was given in real time, and I handled it the best that I could.
No one is asking Rosie to apologize for what others have done to her, things that are out of her control. What viewers and members are looking for is accountability and a genuine apology for her not following through, her being selective about when she's fearful, about when she wants to put effort in. That's what viewers are looking for. Rosie could have simply gone online. She didn't even have to do a fucking stream. She could have put up a community tab post and just been like, and this is just coming from like my opinion. Obviously, she doesn't feel this way. She could have said, like, listen, my intentions were to do this, but I'm a little concerned with, once again, the doxing happened, and I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed. I do apologize. I overestimated what I can do, and I should have learned from my last situation, and I didn't. And that's on me. When I return back to Florida, my intention is to move forward and to get the content up. I know I'll lose the support of some of you guys because I've done this in the past before, but my goal is to regain some of the trust that I'm currently losing, and it is valid. Your opinions, your criticism of me is very valid. I am sorry, and I will do a better job moving forward. And I will do that through my actions, not just the words in this community tab post or on an Instagram story. Genuinely, members, I'm sorry. And then move forward. One thing that a lot of creators fail at when it comes to taking accountability, they do this long, drawn out thing. And I've actually given this advice to people privately. When you do, and it's a mistake I've made, when you do a long, drawn out video that's an apology or you're trying to take accountability, what you're actually doing is giving opportunity to people to poke holes and tear it apart. That's the truth. Apologies, accountability, acknowledgement needs to be 5 minutes or less. If it's not that big or serious, a simple community tab post and get right back to it. Don't drag that shit out. Don't do over an hour of you being smug. Someone who you'll see goes on to say, oh, I want to hear your thoughts. This is your place to share your opinions, and then go on blocking people. That's part of the reason that happened. 5 minutes or less, or simply 2 paragraphs, and keep it pushing. Get right back into what you were supposed to be doing. It's that simple. Because she did this long, drawn out, over an hour-long live stream of fucking excuses and bullshit and smugness. And that gave ample opportunity for viewers like me, creators like me, who don't actually like her due to her actions and behavior, to point out where she's still fucking up. So to creators out there, 5 minutes or less, 2 paragraphs or less, and then get right back into it. Whoever you lose, you lose. If they come back in the future and check in on you and like what they see, they'll join again. I've lost thousands of subscribers in the past, many members in the past, due to me not following through, due to me. And there was times I would over-explain and just overthink, and I knew my intentions, but I was talking too much. Viewers wanted to see action. Like, bitch, you failed us. You didn't lose that fucking weight. You didn't weigh in. You didn't delete your fucking channel. Show us something different. I had to learn to shut the fuck up and just provide better content. And it helped me in the long run. I've fallen flat on my face on this platform too. That's the truth.
So members, I am committing myself to doing Friday 6 p.m. members only lives every week. So that is going to be something that from here on out I will announce. If there's reasons why I'm unable to do that, I will of course reschedule. This coming week I am scheduling an additional members only live for Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. I did say Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down. Tuesday 6 p.m. That will be for you guys as well. I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll do something. I'll honestly probably there's a high chance I'll be cleaning my living room because my my mom's gonna need the living room to not look like the way it does.
So Rosie is announcing that every Friday she'll be doing members only streams. In this moment, she doesn't even know what she has planned for the first one. So no plan after the bullshit she just pulled, after the failure she just had, the way she disappointed her members. She doesn't even know what she plans to do. But she falls back on, you know what? I got a dirty ass house. I'll be cleaning because my mom's going to come home and I can't let her see how bad I've treated this place. That's her content. Cleaning her dirty ass house. And yet she wants to say she's not similar to Chantel? Okay.
So how are you going to make the Friday membership lives moving forward? What do you mean, Crab Life?
What Crab Life meant is, hey, you failed so many times when it comes to the promises that you've given members in the past. How is this going to be any different with the Friday streams? How are you sure you're going to keep up with these Friday streams? You haven't kept up with the other promises. You haven't kept your word at all. They're getting tired. That's what Crab Life meant.
What do you mean? Because I'm committing to doing members only lives Fridays at 6. I've never set a commitment date and time for membership only lives. I've always gone based on vibes.
And that's part of the problem. For anyone not looking at the screen, the Crab Life, this is their comment. If you're going to do membership lives Fridays at 6, how are you going to meet the commitment if you haven't met prior ones? Have you changed anything? Not that it's all your fault. And her response is, hey, I've never set specific times. I just go off of vibes. Well, that's not how you grow a solid platform. Even though her content is relaxed, and there's a lot of relaxing content that even I enjoy. There's cleaning videos I enjoy. There's a lot of cleaning content I enjoy. But even those laid back type of content, it does take a lot of planning behind the scenes. It doesn't take those creators, especially the ones who are successful at it, they don't just roll out of bed, throw on some dry shampoo, and sit in front of a fucking laptop and push around some dirt. Some of the most simplest content you'll see on social media, you'd be surprised how long it actually takes to put together. There's some TikToks that I follow because I like watching content too about creators who are trying to grow their platforms or what it takes for them to put out certain content. Sometimes you'll see a 1-minute TikTok or a 1-minute short, and it took them 3 hours, 5 hours to put together. Picking out the music, making sure you get all the cuts, all the angles, getting the camera exactly where you want, things like that. It takes effort, even for 1-minute content. I've talked about this before. For example, my intros, right? Sometimes they'll range anywhere from 5 minutes to up to 9 minutes. There's times I've literally spent 2 hours to put together a quick 8-minute intro. But it pays off because people see the effort. They don't know that I sat there for 2 hours to make sure I got each jump cut right, sat there and listened to different types of music to make sure I set the mood for what I want for the clip. Some viewers don't see that. But guess what? It don't matter as long as you see the appreciation. I'm not rolling out of bed and just coming up here. I get my edits together. Obviously, I bathe every day. And then I make sure I look good because some people appreciate that. There are some people who appreciate that, like, you know what? You cared enough to at least look presentable, bitch. You cared enough to at least look like you give a fuck. Imagine if I was sitting here sweaty, hair all over the place, all of that. Even when my hair's not done, at least I have a head wrap on. I like to look good. I like to look clean. I like to look like I give a fuck about myself. Even with my health issues, I still give a fuck.
So, just have to wait and see. I mean, guys, I have over-delivered content for months at a time. Gone live like every single day. Busted my ass. Been live 3 to 5 hours at a time.
When Rosie said this, she has over-delivered on content. Sitting in front of a camera, rolling on a chair, fucking up them floors for hours at a time doesn't take effort. Quality over quantity. For those who've been following me, for those who are active when it comes to my content, I'm one of the least present creators in this space. Genuinely, I am. I can't go live every day. I have a job. I have other responsibilities. I go live 2, sometimes 3 times a week if I can. I put the effort into other things because I can't be as present. I don't need to be up here every fucking day, hours at a time. Do I appreciate that there are creators in this space that do that? Yeah. I love watching a support group. I enjoy watching Scarletter, and a lot of times I'm watching it on replay, but I love that. I love the fact that there are creators who are a lot more consistent. I just can't provide that. But you know what a lot of my viewers don't do? They don't complain. I'm sure a lot of my viewers would love if I was here every day. I can't do that. I literally can't do that. I'd probably go crazy. I'd look like Rosie if I tried to do that. Quality over quantity. I'm sure a lot of people would prefer a nice edited 30-minute, 45-minute video twice a week rather than sitting in front of a fucking computer for hours at a time, complaining, aching, all of this shit. Okay. 45-minute videos twice a week. I'm sure people would support that. Edit a little bit, put a bit more effort in, take time to get yourself ready for the content. Instead of sitting there, titties all over the fucking place, looking like you fucking spell, mad a dry shampoo stacked up, looking crazy in a filthy ass environment.
If you can't find understanding in your heart for a 2-week period, I really don't know what to say, because it's like you guys are so focused on like that part and not the part that I was actively being gang stalked. I don't know.
I would love Rosie to define gang stalked. Here's the thing. I've mentioned it and I stand by it. Some of the things that have happened, yeah, it's just like, it's fucked up. But this is no different from other things she's experienced in the past, and she changed nothing. When it comes to her behavior since meeting and talking to Remy, it's almost as if she wanted this man to be doxxed. She didn't change anything. Not a fucking thing. It is weird. And then she sits there and expects anyone to give a fuck. No, clearly you wanted this to happen. Here you go. And you're still not a victim. Here you go, dumbass. So get this. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for 59 months. I love you, sis. That's all I got to say. I appreciate you. And tell Lily I said, hey, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pat Ray, thank you for 4 months, boo. Over-delivered equals simultaneously scammed supporters on Patreon, Twitch, YouTube, PayPal, Amazon returns, all involving disastrous failures to deliver promised content. Yep, that sums it up. That definitely sums it up. And keep in mind, there were times, even while she was demonetized and a lot of supporters were still actively trying to support her on other platforms, she felt flat on that too. I think at one point, didn't she go over a month not even going on Twitch? She's always over promising, and she's not the only one who has done that. Chantel has done it as well. Stop over promising. Just keep it simple. Start with one thing you want to be consistent at, and then once you got that down packed, then just add one more thing slowly. Create a routine. This is her only job. It shouldn't be this hard for her. to just be consistent and follow through on something, especially since she's getting paid.
Honestly, I've been listening to music so much, so quiet's kind of nice. I know I'm being quiet, sorry.
Content.
I forgot I can't access my purse right now. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know what the plans are for today.
For that day, the day after, the weeks that followed, she has a lot of thoughts of plans, but not enough to follow through.
Oh, awesome. It's a lot of storage containers. Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, we definitely need like a large casserole dish.
This is her just going through the kitchen to see if they need specific spices for, her big menu. She needs to see if there's certain kitchen gadgets that, Rummy may not have, because as you guys know, or may not know, most of the kitchen gadgets and a lot of the things that Rosie has to make the mediocre content she has, her viewers bought for her. I've seen Rosie have bigger items like crock pots all the way down to like regular shit like trash bags and like body wash. She truly has this expectation that her viewers should be just buying everything in her life. It's weird. Even that rollator that a viewer was very generous to purchase for her, barely put it to use. She went on one stream with it, and she went around like her neighborhood a little bit. I can't tell you the last time I've seen her use that rollator. And rollators are not cheap. We as creators, and for the most part, the ones that are monetized, we're really lucky to be in this position. Most viewers who are watching us, they hold traditional jobs. They have to work really hard. And sometimes they use our content as escape, entertainment, a lot of different things. And for those viewers who take their time to even tap in, that's support. Take their time to give their opinion and engage, that support. And there's some viewers who go above that and literally send us their hard-earned money. And on top of that, Rosie was also accepting gifts, purchases, people buying straight from her Amazon, things she could have done herself, especially since she eats out the way that she does and spends the money that she does. And till this day, I do believe that debt that she had with DoorDash. I hands down believe she racked up that debt. I think it was with Klarna or something like that, one of those, which is very idiotic, by the way. But I believe it. I genuinely believe she did that. She could be putting some of that money towards the things that she needs to make her content better, just like I talked about in my last stream. But no, her hand is always out. And if you're gonna be a begging ass bitch, at least deliver after begging. Remember Chantel? She raised what, thousands to get back to Canada, give great content. Has anybody witnessed that great content yet? No. And after all of that, they'll still have their fucking hand out. It's disgusting and pathetic. Hibiscus, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Let me actually look to see. I like actually seeing what's attached to it. Hold on, give me one sec. Wait for it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, wait for it. Keep waiting for it, especially when it comes to that content that's coming from Rosie, because it ain't never gonna come. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's get back into her.
Large casserole dish. Oh, super high flowers.
Oh, I want to comment on this. I want to grab this. And I know Goodbye Kyle already knows the answer, I'm pretty sure, but I still want to give my opinion too. So, how is she helping pay the mortgage if a P.O. box is too much? And we're referring to Rosie because she's not. Rosie makes it seem like she contributes that much to that household. No. Rosie doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. The reason she has a roof over her head is because her parents still allowed her to live there and be lazy and be a fucking bum. She will complain about the internet and all these things. She doesn't contribute shit at all. She may help with the food bill, but let's be real, she's eating most of that food while making it seem like it's her brother who eats everything. No, she contributes nothing. Again, when she moves in with Remy, because they're headed that way, he's going to learn exactly why she gets a lot of the criticism that she gets online.
Spatula. Wait, there's some stuff in the same too. Oh! Oh my God! Wait.
That's her merch that Remy bought, and she's excited because she's seeing it for the first time. That's what this reaction is.
I haven't seen this in person yet. Shut up. Okay, okay, we'll address that in a second. That's cool. All right. Oh, this pot is perfect for what I need. Awesome. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, he's got way more in there. Perfect. Sick. We still need the large casserole dish. And then something for the cheesecake. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do cheesecake bars. Big brain thoughts.
I don't necessarily mean this to toot my own horn. Just imagine any other creators here. How much would y'all be enjoying this stream if there wasn't someone who was being a buffer, giving their commentary, chopping it up with you guys in chat? How much would you be enjoying this? This is content. This is what Rosie expects to gain monetary support from. How much would y'all really enjoy this? What has this really been? I have to edit certain things in to even make it digestible. But yeah. That part. What is it? What is this? Would be boring as shit. What is it? But she wanted this to be her full-time job, and this is what she's doing with it. She just got remonetized, mind you. It's me. Thank you so much for the support. Rosie stripper name, Daffodildo. She fuck everybody. Daffodildo. Oh, let's come up with more stripper names. I love when we do this creative shit. Okay, more stripper names for Rosie. More stripper, and thank you for that. More stripper names for Rosie. What would it be? And yes, we're gonna imagine that Rosie is a stripper. Play along, or I'll start telling y'all what her sweat smell like. Stripper names, please. Thank you. Hold on. Vinon, sorry. I'm gonna just say LVN. Y'all know how I am when I read out loud. Mad respect to you. Oh, sorry. Mad respect to you, Charlie. She needs to be paying you for straight up kind and a productive advice. Thank you so much. You better duck to get through that doorway as tall as you are. Thank you. Thank you. And here's the thing. When I give my opinions, I don't expect any creator I criticize to actually take in what I'm saying, because that's the reason they are the way they are, because they don't. I know my delivery is not for everybody, but the truth is, Rosie hasn't gone as far as some people where she can't turn certain shit around. She could sit here, be genuine, and listen to the criticism, take it in, and make some changes. I don't believe she's gone completely far to burn down all bridges when it comes to her actions that she's displayed online, but she's not going to change much. Being a victim is too important to Rosie to take in the opinions, the advice, and the criticism and really make changes. She's not going to. Being a victim is just way too important, just like it is with Amber and just like it is with Chantel. But thank you, LV. Thank you for the support, boo. Britt, thank you. Charlie, I'm telling you, she's unwatchable without commentary. Facts. That's why we're here and not there. Truly. If it's not Scar, Nikki, and I'm trying to get caught up on Are You Exhausted? Because I fall off sometimes too. I'm not doing it, especially with Rosie. Do I appreciate the fact that she reminds me of like calmer times? Yes. Because sometimes listening to LCU, I'm just like, oh, I'm about to get a headache. Even though I'll be tapped in, I do appreciate that, but she's still a hot ass mess. She's still problematic and she's still a piece of shit. She's just, when she's not acting too dramatic, she's just a piece of shit that I can actually tune into a bit longer and turn it into content. Because a lot of the opinions that surround her content is very valid. She just don't want to admit it. Because then that means she would possibly have to change. And we all see she don't want to do that. Thank you for support, boo. Oh, wait, I completely forgot I asked for the stripper names. Hold on. The stripper names. Wait a minute. Where did I see it? Florida Fupa. I see it. Hold on. Let me get some more of the stripper names. Side of beef. Thank you so much. Not side of beef. Hold on. Rolla Tarina. I feel like I'm reading it wrong, and that's on me. Not Lardy. Oh, I got this. Hold on. Because you know how some strippers got tag names? All right, Lardy. Coming to the stage, Lardy. I'm here. This is Lardy. You can only get my time if your pockets is fat. Or something like that. You get it? Because like lard, okay, that probably didn't land the way I wanted it to, but I was trying to connect lard, fat to fat pockets. Do you see what I'm going with that? I kind of butchered that a little bit, but you get it. You get it. Like Lardy. As long as your pockets are fat like me, you can have me for 5 minutes. Dance more. Well, actually, that sounds like prostitution, but okay. Sometimes that happens. It's like, let's be for real. But you get my point. You get it. I think I see. Grisella, Rancid Rose. I kind of like that though. Stripper name is Cottage Cheese. Because I like that cheddar. I know that, but you get where I was going with the cheese thing. Okay, so I have to work on the taglines. Remember, I'm doing this on the spot. So obviously I'm fucking up a little bit. But y'all see where I'm going with it. Hold on. Roly Rosie. Okay. Roly Rosie. Okay. Quirky Love Rosie. I see. I need a tagline with the rolling part. I can't think of shit. Ooh. I'm here to grease your fat pockets with my special sauces. Ooh, okay, I like that. Rosie, if you take that, bitch, Gold Cluster wants a percentage. Because you can't think of this shit by yourself. I'm here to grease your fat pockets with my special sauces. And all she talking about is her sweat. Yes, Rosalind Reed. That's Zach's name. Yep, and it's very accurate, even though she don't like the comparison. Lardy B. Oh, you ate. Lardy B. I like that. Pork rind. Crisco Queen. Fupa sweat. You saw that, right, Ducky? Lardy B. That was good. Velveeta yeast. Britt, we need to be able to sell this on stage because we need a tagline. Velveeta yeast. I'm just as creamy. Macaroni in a pot. We could work on that, but I see because we can lean into the Velveeta. Let me get back into this. We could lean into the Velveeta. Y'all know how I am when it comes to these projects. Y'all know where my brain goes, and I'll be ready to keep going. I will keep going. Ching around the Rosie? Did you mean chin around the Oh, y'all ate. Y'all ate. Rosie, they dragging you, bitch. They dragging you, bitch. I just want you to know they dragging you, bitch. Kitchen sitter. I like that. On hip hop night, she could be kitchen sitter. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like this. I like this. Texas Rose House. Oh, that's actually a really cute name. Texas Rose House. Don't give her too many good ideas. Let's get back into Rosie. Lardy C, because we all know she's full of cheese. Period, Shadow. And thank you for 12 months. Lardy C. I know that's right. I mean, a lot of her body does look like cottage cheese. That's the truth. Let's get back. Mind you, this bitch ain't doing shit. You see this. Last one. Cat flap candy. If the price is right, you get to peek behind the flap. Oh, like, because like she could take, depending on how much they offering, she could raise the flap and they could see what's behind it. You know what I'm saying? Is it a strip? Is it completely Brazilian? Is it a bush? And this is not me shaming nothing. If you got her, you do you. But it's a nice surprise because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't. What are you gonna get when the flap goes up? What if she bedazzles her coochie? See? I'm just saying she could really make that a whole attraction. A lot of things could be monetized. A lot of things can be monetized. People are into a lot of different shit. Like for every, like, I don't know how much she would charge for something like that, but let's just say for every $20, she lifts a flap. Think about it. I'm just saying. She could bedazzle it, and if you're a high roller in the strip club, somebody who consistently comes back for her, she could bedazzle her coochie, because that shit big anyways. She could bedazzle it with your name. Let's just say your name is John. Bedazzle it with John, like, and then John comes in, the high roller that always returns, and she's like, "Welcome back, John," and then I'm telling you, and you think I would keep these thoughts to myself? Ain't no way.
I'm way more tired than I thought I was. Sorry for being boring. I feel like I'm being boring. My apologies. Okay. I'm washing my makeup brushes. Not Rosie in her housewife era. Girl. You're crazy for that. Great. I'm just gonna do some water. A little Dawn.
I waited this whole stream to get to this part here where she's using Dawn to use to clean her makeup brushes. I know a lot of people use that. Whatever works for your makeup brushes. I personally use a different cleaner, but either way, that's not why I wanted to get to this part here. I left this clip right here with the Dawn so I could present to you one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen, ever read about Rosie. I present to you Peggy Hill. Dear Rosie, wildlife experts trust Dawn. Perhaps you should too. Bitch, when I tell you I hollered, I screamed when I saw this tweet. Peggy Hill is a petty bitch. When I saw this, I'm like, this don't got enough likes for me. Not enough eyes have seen this tweet. Wildlife experts trust Dawn. Perhaps you should too. Why would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that? It's so true. It's so fucking true. Oh, Peggy Hill, thank you for that tweet. Thank you. Thank you for that fucking tweet. Genuinely. Oh my God. Smee, thank you so much. Her new name is Busta Dimes. That's all they pay. Dimes add up. Dimes add up. Imagine if Rosie got paid a dime for every step she took. That bitch would be up to 10,000 steps a day in no time. Just thinking, there's ways to monetize movement. But thank you. Thank you. Glitter Nips, thank you. 3M in the UK, thanks for the nightmares, Charlie. You talking about the bedazzled coochie? That is not nightmares. That's creativity. Now you're going to go to sleep feeling inspired, creative. Watch, tomorrow you're going to be so motivated. You're going to be motivated tomorrow. Just because we sat here and talked about bedazzled coochie on Rosie. That big ass coochie. Just saying. Back to Rosie.
Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Did I miss my kitchen yet? No.
Why would you miss that dirty ass kitchen? I wonder how long it's going to take for her to have Remy's kitchen looking like her mom's kitchen, her parents' kitchen.
I mean, I have a nice kitchen, I've got a lot of stuff stocked, but
it probably is a nice kitchen, but we can't tell because it's so dirty.
I miss my parents, but I always miss my parents because they're not here. Actually, this is one of those moments in my life where
Before we get to this part, Rosie just said she misses her parents. You know what I miss? I miss another opportunity to bond. I'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the end. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see.
I was gonna do a little titty shake and hopes people come back. Hopes people come back. Listen, Ashley, not the viewers going from 955 to 918. It never fails. It never fails. At one point, when I used to get a lot more real-time viewers, sometimes it would drop by hundreds. Like I remember some drop by 400. I was just like, where you going? I said, go check on your pets. Go prep your skincare. I didn't say turn off the stream while doing it, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. Spectrum, do your thing. You don't got to tell them. Spectrum, stay trying me. Stay trying me. But look, we do not give up. We stay strong. And part of that is because of the bonding break. Aren't you happy you tuned in? Don't you feel stronger? Don't you feel your pores are clearer? Don't you feel your cheekbones are higher? Don't you feel your neck is more visible? That's what some of the many things that our bonding breaks can do for you. One day I'm gonna record like a fake infomercial, like trying to sell people on the bonding break. That's what I should do. One day I'm gonna do it. One day I'm gonna do it. Trumer, Rio, remember the bag of temptations I promised you? Go, do it. Rio wouldn't even kill a palmetto bug for me, even if I offered him temptations. You hear me? I'll never forget that day he left me for dead. Just Ozzy, thank you. Charlie, could I get your email? I'm practicing rotoscoping and want the clip of Chantel dancing in the pink dress. Oh, I have an email in the description, or you could just DM me on social media. I gotta make sure. No, I know I have that. I know I have the clip. I have it. If email is better for you, just let me know. But you could also DM me on social media. I'll get back to you a lot faster. But I got you. Most of the time, if there's a clip y'all need from me, just either tag me on Twitter or DM me on preferably either Twitter or Discord. And I got y'all. And thank you for the support, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you. And it was a palmetto bug. He could have just got it and I could have went to sleep peacefully. But I was in here fighting for my life. Fighting for my life. Jennifer, your comment made me laugh. Okay, back to Rosie. This is Rosie saying, actually, let me pull it back a little bit. She's proud of herself because she's seen or noticed changes. She's always so proud of herself, of these changes that a lot of people, including myself, don't really notice. Not at all. But go ahead, Rosie, tell us.
In my life where I feel like
I'm going to just run it back a little more. Okay.
Do I miss my kitchen yet? No. I mean, I have a nice kitchen, you know, I've got a lot of stuff stocked, but I miss my parents, but I always miss my parents because they're not here. I just feel like this is one of those moments in my life where I feel like I'm really seeing and recognizing and appreciating the ways in which I've grown and changed. Like I said, in this live, I want you guys to voice your opinions. I understand. Like, it sucks. It sucked for me too. That was not how I wanted things to go. But I did what I could with what I knew at the time. Actually, Bessie, yeah, I blocked you on Twitter. You can I'd love it if you left my memberships. Thank you. All right. After I saw what you said on Twitter, so.
Wait, earlier in that stream, Rosie had said, keep in mind, I did clip them together, but just wanted to make sure we highlight this. She wanted her members to voice their opinions. And then later in the stream, she blocked a member because of their criticism of her on Twitter. The same Twitter she hasn't been paying attention to because she's been logged off, that Twitter? And what was the criticism that earned them a block? She wants them to voice their opinions. That's what they're doing. But she's proud of her growth. She's proud of her growth. Go ahead, Rosie.
I don't feel like I'm being condescending. I'm sorry if you're taking it that way, because that's
Now, if you see the edit on the screen, comment unavailable in playback, I think whoever she's responding to, because I like to add comments into the edit, I believe they ended up being blocked or timed out in some way. That's the only reason their comment would not be there. So I actually don't know what she's responding to, but apparently, accurately, they pointed out her being condescending, and she doesn't agree. Let me run it back just a few seconds.
all right. After I saw what you said on Twitter, so I don't feel like I'm being condescending. I'm sorry if you're taking it that way, because that's not how I'm intending to come off. But so Mystic, or not Mystic, excuse me, Misty. At this point in the conversation, I am gonna start timing people out if they're being combative. I'm not gonna deal with that. I appreciate and understand that you're frustrated and that you feel a certain way about that. But I'm not going to. I don't want to derail this entire conversation because I would like to give members that want updates about like the trip and stuff and about me and everything. I'd like to give a little bit of time to talk about that before I hop off. But if you're upset, please feel free. If you feel like I'm not handling this appropriately, if you're upset with me, whatever the case may be, please feel free to remove yourself as a member. I did the best that I could. I know what my future content's gonna look like. I'm really excited about it. I have some really cool ideas. But I'm not going to apologize for shit that was outside of my control. I'm really great.
I do wonder how many members she lost from that stream last night. I do. And I'm interested to see what she comes back with. Keep in mind, she said, I don't want to keep going on with this and derailing whatever she planned to do. Keep in mind, there's really no plan because she didn't actually talk about her trip much. She really didn't. Again, she could have kept it short, do a community tab post, and get right into the content she wanted to do, whatever that is. But again, I'm just gonna say this. I'm interested to see what she does moving forward. And I'm really interested to see how long these member live streams last. Because I don't think the criticism from the members are stopping anytime soon, especially with that attitude.
Grateful to have put the work into myself to be in this place in life when I met Remy. Hi, I am live. Okay.
That's Remy coming home.
Hello. How are you? I'm good. I'm just washing some makeup brushes. Thank you. Oh, God bless. Hello. Okay. But yeah. So, wait, do you want me to mute for a second? Okay.
I just wanted to say hi to everyone.
Do you need to do anything?
My
Okay. I did leave both of my things on the bed. Both of my carry-on and suitcase. Okay. Speaking of, it's not. I think it's mostly complete, to be honest. But at least for my needs, this page, I didn't. This is my handwriting. Not when I'm trying to when I'm not trying to make it pretty, basically.
I would just like to take a moment to remind y'all once again, this is her content. Rosie's content.
So, thank you. I should have done that. There you go.
I can still read those.
Okay. Sometimes I can't.
I've definitely seen worse.
Can I move the camera back?
Yep.
Okay. Hi. So basically, it cuts off right about where the fridge is with the wall is, but they can't see past. They can't see the white wall at all.
Okay. Cool.
I would just like to point out there's a high chance that Rosie's wider than Remy's fridge. I know we didn't get the full view, but I'm pretty certain she's wider than his fridge. Go ahead, Rosie, continue.
Later, I'll like kind of like show you what I figured out while you were gone. Okay. All right. I gotta rinse these some bitches, and then we're golden.
Are you almost done?
Yeah, I didn't. Actually, I'll talk to y'all later. It was nice hanging out with you guys. I was really quiet today. I did not expect to be this quiet, to be honest. But I'm tired. I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all around later.
All right, bye.
Did you guys enjoy that content? That thrilling Texas content? Did you? Yes, I did trim it down a lot, but it was actually really easy to trim down because a lot of it was dead air and her pen clicking. And even though I did edit it down, Remy actually gave her a lot of hints to like wrap it up. He gave her a lot of hints, and finally she picked up on one of them. And she's like, I'm gonna go. Yes. Yes. Maybe it was time to shut down when he walked into his home. As she's once again taking up space in a kitchen. She does it in Florida, and she was doing it in Texas when she got there. A mess. Clown Sourcing, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. I don't see a sticker attached, but I do appreciate you for the support. Thank you, boo. Y'all, sometimes when it comes to content like hers and content like others, we got to make the best with what we got. We got to do the best that we can. Oh, hold on. Rosie, the vajazzled, not the vajazzled whirlpool. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of that. Yo, I make the dumbest faces. Okay, so you know how I like to take screenshots of your comments that obviously gag me. Sometimes when I'm taking the screenshots, I'm taking it at the point of me reacting. Look at this fucking. God damn, I opened my mouth up wide. Like, God damn, bitch, close your mouth. Because I don't read most of the super chats before I put it on my screen. Here I am trying to take a screenshot. Like, Jesus. Anyways. I'm going to close my mouth now because I've been running it for over 2 hours and a half. Thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to our members only live stream tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for everyone who showed up, especially those who are very new to Rosie, trying to see what's up with it and trying to see if you'll be interested. Thank you for everyone who continues to educate me and keep me up to date with a lot of the fuck shit that Rosie has done. We're going to keep following this mess because, again, the move to Texas will happen before the year is up. And after that, have your notifications on because I'm sure it's going downhill after that. Oh, and I got a new member. I know that's right. Rujade, welcome to the Gold Cluster. You are supreme. So you have access to the Discord, and that means you will be part of our stream tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Genuinely, thank you. I appreciate y'all. To everybody in Discord, you know I'll be in Discord until I knock out. Later, y'all. And I'll see some of y'all tomorrow. Bye.
A plan for 2025, survive. I've never in my life been told I kind of look like a young Johnny Depp. I think it's messy, that's for sure, but it's like, ugh, hate being an adult. I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon. Ridiculous. because I am who I am, God forbid, I have an opinion. So, right now, I am the drama. I'm part of the drama.